Everyone, it's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hi, folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, dramatic progression for point guard Darius Garland. A rough rookie season, but last year he became an all-star. He said it's just trusting the work that he puts in every day. And while his shooting is special, he said, quote, "I'm an all-around point guard that gets my teammates involved." Brian?
He's highly skilled, Allie. Thank you. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the center position. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Ingram run the wings. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 4-man spot.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Here's Okoro. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
McCollum outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Garland against McCollum. Allen a screen. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Up top McCollum. Allen defending. Garland against Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Mitchell against Jones. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
Free throw no good for Mobley. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Now Mobley. Here's Allen. The shot from the low post is good. Allen's got his second basket.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
McCollum finds Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Jones, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
That free throw no good.
You think about New Orleans and the atmosphere that is around this city and the kind of vibrancy to it. It can be challenging for professional athletes here.
That one's no good. And the food and fun atmosphere of New Orleans is certainly infectious, Brent.
Oh, no doubt. Incredible tradition down here and so much great food, BA. I mean, right now I'm thinking about a beignet. How about you and me after the game? We go grab something, yeah?
Oh, that sounds good, man. Maybe a little crawfish etouffee. I left my wallet back at the hotel.
That's not good.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And that one misses.
C.J. McCollum has been a scoring machine for years, and the fact he does it with that much balance off the bounce makes him fun to watch.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, and with McCollum, his combo guard skill set would be valuable for any roster.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, this guy not only can score, get into the mid-range and shoot threes, give him some ball handling duties. Have him set some guys up on the pick and roll, and CJ can get the job done.
Here's Ingram. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to McCollum. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Garland. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Jones, the pass to Ingram. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Mitchell, and the bucket is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
New Orleans calls timeout. New Orleans making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. Love is checked in for the Cavs. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. And here are the Pelicans now. It's It's a 10-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Now here's Garland, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Mitchell's shot is good.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Valanciunas. To stop the drought. Here's Alvarado. Valanciunas with a screen on Mitchell. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Rejected by Allen.
That's a great swat. Jared Allen gets up there. Hard to escape his reach.
LeVert finds Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. And now let's see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA and find out which players were the top distributors these past 10 games. Darius Garland is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Garland. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Allen, pass to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is the threat that Allen gives you on the interior. Gets great position and then just jams it through.
Pass to Jones. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Marshall can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's LeVert. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the shot is good by Garland.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Alvarado. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Jones. Nance with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Jones. That shot is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
A big difference in that one. their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
First free throw is good. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. LeVert goes against Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Fader on the way. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Ingram finds Valanciunas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy. Even in limited minutes, he really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
The first free throw is good.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And so he hits both. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Pass to LeVert. And here's Love. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Ingram. Got a hand on it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The baseline J. Mitchell misses. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. McCollum outside. Pass to Ingram. Over LeVert. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot. 43 seconds left to play in the first half.
And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. It's tipped. It's stolen by Love. Lets it go from 14. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. 16 seconds left in the first half of this game. Garland against McCollum. Clock at 6. Outside Graham. No good. A bit long that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're scoring the ball with ease. The defense has done nothing to slow them down. This is what you look like when someone tried to use a small ball lineup against Shaq.
Well, thank you, Kenneth. I'd average 50. These youngers just don't know who the Diesel was.
I'd say 60.
That's right. Thanks, Kenny.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And looking at this slew of road games should give them some time to gel. This could be a defining point in their season.
Yeah, sometimes road games serves as a catalyst for growth. We'll see if it works out that way tonight.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Murphy in at the power forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Mobley, a screen on Jones. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland against Ingram. Shot from 12. Garland, no good. Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. To the middle. Tipped. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Ingram. From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Okoro. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Good. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Valanciunas sets a screen. And C.J. McCollum good for 3. McCollum's got 8.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Here's Mitchell. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
There's McCollum with the three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by Cleveland. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 24.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Pass to Alvarado to the left wing. LeVert goes against Graham. Shot clock at 5. And the jumper from the wing offline. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Wade. Pelicans cleared away. 1:24 left in the third. Pass to Marshall. Graham against LeVert. There's the 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Cleveland shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. There's a screen by Love. Here's Stevens. Wade. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Hayes with a screen on LeVert. Graham finds Hayes. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
To the middle. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Love missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. Here's Stevens. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Wade no good with the triple. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers, we've got Jetty Osman. Ricky Rubio is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in a two-guard.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Grant. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Stevens. 6 to shoot. Osman, no good. New Orleans is shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. They swipe it. Inside, Rubio banked it in off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Here's Stevens. The three. Osman, no good. Here's Marshall. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And that one good.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jared Allen.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to McCollum. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball. He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
McCollum against Garland. Pass to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. McCollum against Garland. Now Ingram lets the 3 fly. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on McCollum. Back to Mobley, trying to get back on track. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. Garland against McCollum. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Jones. Mitchell misses. The Pelicans have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas. That gives him a double-double.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jared Allen.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Love is checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Stevens is checked in for Osman. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. That free throw is good from Mitchell. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Hayes. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And here are the Cavaliers now. They have a 19-point lead. Outside Rubio. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.